We are here in the BN studios with Helio Castroneves, three-time Indy 500 winner and gearing up for the upcoming IndyCar Series.
Right.
Welcome here.
Well, thanks for having me. It's
So great to
here.
have you.
Oh.
So let's talk about the upcoming
Sure.
season. I mean, that's just a week away. How are you preparing for the upcoming season?
Well, it's been quite a long off season, to be honest, because basically last time we were in the race car, it was in October, basically, and now we're limit testing. We just finished testing the preseason, so everybody putting all the things together, you know, getting ready, preparing. I feel that the first race of the season, normally everybody energized, batteries charged, so ready to go. So it's going to be the March 12 in St. Petersburg, right here in Florida. So we're all excited.
Have you changed? I mean, you've obviously been in this sport for a very long time.
Yes.
Have you changed the way you prepare for a season?
It's always the butterfly in the stomach still going on, especially when you go in the first race. You want to do well. You want to start the season, with the positive energy. And yes, even that I've been that long, I still have the same feelings. And but you tend to change. Okay, what can I improve from last year to this year? And since our team has four cars, I have three other teammates, we always trying to make sure that we continue, sharing information that we can move forward as a team.
Yeah. Obviously, you're coming off a bit of a little bit of a drought. How do you feel about that going into the new season? Are you changing the way you're going to address it?
Well, it sucks, especially when you're like, oh man, when that wind is going to show up again. It's been 2 years now, and wow, this is something like I never thought it would happen. But the interesting thing is, I would agree if we were not even being competitive. If we finished third in the championship, so that means we're not doing that bad. The only thing it was missing, unfortunately, was the big win, which probably if we would have done, we probably would be battling for the championship. Unfortunately, Verizon IndyCar Series is one of the series that when the yellow comes and you probably take a chance in one way and it didn't pay off, or it goes the other way around. So, and that probably what happens many, many times last year. I won't change because you got to be competitive. That's Roger Penske always says, you lose more than win more. And but as long as you put yourself in contention, that door will be open. And that works for the championship as well. We got to be competitive. We got to be up there. One day we're going to end up getting not only that win, but also especially the championship.
Yeah, that's another thing that has eluded you, Helio.
And exactly. So I know I'm capable, and I know I have the best team out there. I do share with three other teammates, and every time we come up with great talent in the team, it's another challenge that you got to face it. But the way I see it, as I just mentioned, I have great teammates that it can make me better, and I feel that this year, I don't know, I'm feeling special. I'm feeling that we are ready, and I feel my team is connected. The number 3 group is ready to go. The Hitachi people are pumped, and I do believe we're going to be coming back here with the big trophy after the first race. I'll tell you that.
Okay, predictions. Let's talk a little bit about where you are in your life. Obviously, you're going to be 42 this year.
Yes.
So how has your style changed? How do you address a season in terms of how you've aged?
That's a very good question because the way I see it, I still wake up in the morning ready to go. It's not like, I missed all this off season. I mean, I don't know how many months, but about 3-4 months. It's like, come on, I got to go back in the race car. And because of that, I don't feel that, I'm old, actually. In fact, I did have the medical, you were talking about, and she told me, the doctor, that I have a 19-year-old, health of a 19-year-old kid. So I feel ready, but with experience, you tend to change a little bit of, a shortcut. I'm not going to go to that area because I've been before. So all of these scenarios, little details, makes a huge difference, especially when you don't have a lot of testing, and that helps tremendous when you have that kind of experience. So I feel that that's why this year, with the car that we ran last year, with a little bit of details that we changed during the off-season, age is just a number at the moment.
Yeah, it absolutely is. But you know what? All of your experience that you've had over the years too, you obviously have. You said you found the shortcuts. You know exactly how to fine tune not just your car but your body as well to deal with the season. So you obviously would have a lot of really good advice for young and up and coming drivers.
Yeah, today, unfortunately, the only thing about the age is the muscle doesn't recoup the way it used to be, and you got to try tennis to becoming injury free, and things like that. So when you train for the race car, when you train to race or things like that, you start taking a little different ways. You start training smart. Let's put it this way. Maybe it's not as hard as it used to be, but you train in a way that you feel, okay, I need to improve in this area because this is what will affect me on the race car. So those are the things that I see it during the years that help me keep, with a good performance.
What's going to be your biggest challenge this coming season?
I think my teammates, to be honest.
Yeah.
I have an amazing three other young talent drivers. Simon Pagenaud just came from a dominant season in 2016. I don't see it slowing down at all. Will Power is another talent that every time you go into qualifying, the guy is just incredible to put a lap together. Joseph Newgarden is the first teammate in terms of newcomer. So I still need to understand what's happening. So when you have that kind of talent around you, yeah, you create a big challenge. But that's where I know if I beat those guys, we're going to be winning this championship.
There you go. There you go. Let's talk about Indy 500.
Yes.
You're chasing number 4. Is this year the year?
I hope so. And I'm going to give everything in my power to make that happen. Obviously, with the 100th event that was last year, people were like excited to win that one. I feel that Chevy also made very good improvements on the engine. So we feel that, again, every time you're going with Team Penske that won 16 times in the race, we have a very good chance. I'm looking for, we're going to have 5 cars actually. Juan Pablo's going to join us again for this race. So I feel it's going to be another great potential win for Team Penske again. And hopefully the number 3 will be the one.
You've been with Team Penske this is your 18th year, correct?
18th season, yes.
Yeah. What is the benefit of staying with one team for almost your entire career?
Well, the benefit is for a driver, for example, and for a team, they know exactly what to expect. Meaning, the performance, obviously, it's always something that you work together. But normally, for the 17, this is going to be 18, but the 17s that have been already competing, I only been outside of the top 5 twice. So the good news is, whatever we're doing,
consistency,
we're doing
right?
very good.
Yes.
And for the driver, every time you jump into the car, it's like your house. You're sitting down, the whole seat, the belts, the system, everything is already, you don't need to face, oh, I don't like this. This wasn't like this before. So they know what you like. When you have that combination, it's priceless. So hopefully we're going to get that consistency, but now towards to the front here, number 1.
What about what's next? How many more years do you have?
Very good question.
Yeah.
I feel that if I wake up in the morning feeling, I got to go to the racetrack now, probably that's the time to say, okay, maybe
that's going to be the first sign.
Let's move on. But sometimes it doesn't depend only on me. As you said, 18 seasons is a long time. It's always depend what the team has also planned. I love to stay with Team Penske for many more years, but it all depends. But right now, I'm focused on this year, and whatever comes next, it's next.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about some of the other series that you maybe follow in your spare time.
Okay.
We here specialize with two-wheel racing.
Yes.
Do you follow MotoGP, World Superbike?
I enjoy
World America?
MotoGP. I think, first of all, the way they do it, they are the technology guys, because one of my actually engineers, he used to do shocks for motorcycles. So he always talk about it, the differences, how tough it is to put those 2 bikes. And now they're talking about the wings on the motorcycles, which is
winglets,
really cool. I tell you what, I'm terrible in 2 wheels. I have bought a motorcycle once, and I'm glad I sold it because I probably would not be here talking about it.
You avoided a crash, though?
I avoided a crash. But I admire it. It's incredible. And the competition is so amazing. You see those guys lap by lap passing each other. It's state of the art.
And the physicality of it as well.
All of it. I mean, I tell you what, already on the dry surface, it's hard. I imagine on the wet. When I see those guys on the wet, I'm like, oh my God, I'm glad I'm not one of those guys. It's incredible. Do you have
you've already predicted for the IndyCar series. What about for MotoGP this season?
Well, Rossi for me is one of the guys that I related a little bit because he's been in the sport for so long. and he's still competing, winning, being very much using his experience. So I hope he can achieve his goal this year and winning another championship.
He is a guy that is getting the same questions as you. How many more years
So what
do you
does
have?
he say? Let me see. What does he say? Tell me. What does he say? I want to know, because sometimes how many years he's been in the sport, especially on the motorcycle.
So you just did 20 years, yeah.
20 years. Oh, here we go. So we're in the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they ask the
so
same.
what advice? He's in his late 30s now. What advice would you give him for longevity in the sport, but also dealing with those kinds of questions and putting that out of your mind?
For him especially. And he has many opportunities to go, testing Formula One, and he tries other things. But I see the passion is obviously motorcycle, and he's still doing really well. There is no barrier for him to stop, since he's still competing. The worst part for a driver, it's when you're going out there, you still love, but unfortunately, you'll not be able to compete with others, and that's when you say, okay, I gotta call it, and. At the moment, I'm sure I'm feeling the same way that he's feeling. We wake up in the morning. If you're going to develop a motorcycle, if you're going to develop a car, it's really cool. That's where I feel that we take the advantage, because not only the experience that we have, but it's so great to connect the mechanical part with the human being. So it's really cool. So. The advice I give him, just keep going, man, because I'm cheering for him to win this championship.
Just keep going. Yeah. Quickly, just some of your hobbies outside of racing.
I enjoy. I love sports. Obviously, motor sports is something that whatever it is, there is engine noise and fuel. I'm following.
That's
and
passion.
But I enjoy tennis. I really like tennis.
Who's your favorite?
Federer. Federer is another guy, probably because I'm older, but I can see the guy coming back from injury, winning again. It shows that today, age is just a number, okay? And because of technology, because of the lifestyle that we have today, we all take care of ourselves much better than what used to be in the past. So I think we can keep going.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do those quick questions that Elmer did with you. Is that okay?
All right, let's see. Okay.
All right. See if you can remember your answers. Okay, so quickly. Your favorite track?
Indianapolis.
Yeah? Why?
Yes. I guess not only because it was my first win in oval before, but Indianapolis is such a historic place, and to be part of it, it's an honor.
Okay. Favorite competition?
Favorite competition is Verizon IndyCar Series. I think it's one of the most competitive series in the world.
Yeah. One rider you would want to compete with?
One rider or one driver?
Anything. Rider, driver, competitor.
Well, I have a good friend of mine that I'm competing today. But if you're talking about the past, I would say Rick Mears, which is the guy that actually today's spotter. I would love to race against him. It would be quite an honor to try that.
Okay. Best racing memory?
My last win in 2009 in Indianapolis was amazing.
4 or 2 wheels? You've already answered that.
4.
Obviously.
I got to stick what I'm comfortable with.
Milk or champagne?
Milk. Come on. It's milk. It's tradition. It's awesome.
Rally or circuit?
Circuit.
Okay.
Circuit.
Gasoline or electric?
I know the world is going to, but I like the gas. I'm the old timer here, so gasoline.
Always with the gasoline. Which rival, if you could give any kind of disadvantage to on the track, who would you give that disadvantage to?
Oh man, I have a list. I said that before. I have a list that I shouldn't say, but let's put this way: the list. You know right there who you are in my list, buddy.
Okay, all right. Okay, quick ones here.
Yes.
Favorite food?
I like sushi.
Yeah? What kinds?
I don't know. It's healthy. It's different, and I like sushi.
Yeah. Okay. Drink?
Drink. I like wine. It's
red or white?
I would go with the white. Yes.
Yeah?
Depends on the red.
Country?
Well, I like the Napa Valley, but okay, I'll tell you which one the reds I like, which is not many. It's Opus One, it's Caymus, and Farniente. Those are the 3.
Wow. Okay.
That's not bad, huh?
No, not bad. You had to pick three. That's amazing. Favorite song?
Favorite song, you know, I have many. I like pop music. I like Christina Aguilera with Pitbull.
Do you like old Christina?
No, well,
Aguilera?
what was the latest now? You tell me. I don't remember the latest one that she had, but I like the one.
90s or?
No, not that old. Come on, really?
No,
You too?
That's the one I prefer.
Oh, okay. So no, I like the one with got this feeling. You know,
Okay, yeah.
that's pretty cool. I enjoy that one.
Okay, awesome. Music genre.
Music.
Genre. What kind of music? What type?
Pop music for me,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have like one particular. Whatever it's trending, I enjoy it.
Okay. Cat or dog person?
Dog.
Yes.
I'm a dog. I have my Toogie. It's my Beagle. I love him. He's about 12, so he's like me, mature guy.
Yeah. I have a 9-year-old beagle.
Oh, here
so
we
yeah.
go.
Yes.
Nice.
Dog all the way.
Dog.
Favorite color?
Red.
Favorite sport outside motorsports? I mean, you said tennis. Is there anything else that you do? You watch any North American sports?
Yes, football. I like it. I like American football.
Yeah?
It's pretty cool. I enjoy it. Baseball, I still try to understand. I'm sorry. I really like it, but basketball, it's pretty cool too.
Yeah?
I like it.
Okay. Hobby?
I will stick with tennis.
Yeah?
That's something. I like to run
Okay.
as well, you know, especially where we live here in Florida is so cool, so I like to run.
Yeah. Do you have any other, like, do you cook? Do you like cooking?
Terrible cooker.
No.
Yeah, no, I'll leave the profession, especially in that department. I'll leave them to do it.
Okay. And what do you drive when you're not on track? Street legal.
I got a Chevy Tahoe.
There you
Chevy
go.
Tahoe.
Excellent.
I gotta have a big truck because you know I have a little girl. She's 7, so stuff all the friends and everybody, and it's everything out there. So no fights.
Is your girl gonna race?
I hope not. At the moment, I know the dangers of it, but at the moment she really enjoys the environment of racing. She became friends with other friends, the drivers' friends, and it's pretty cool. So I don't think she's gonna drive.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Elio, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having
Really
me.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.